diving. Hope comes and stops us in our tracks. Bravely we prove in our striving, trudging together each day. Where there's a will, there's a way.
Good afternoon. I should be looking there. Hey, camera. It's going to be a little weird. I'm trying to figure out how to get this set up. So, and already tell my sound is so much better. So much better. It's my friend Ingrid here. I am live. I am live. I am live. I am live. We do talk otherwise. I mean, see, I promise. Do 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 do. So, welcome to the new office or the new studio. I know it probably doesn't look any different to you, but it does feel different in here. And now I don't feel like I'm speaking in a warehouse. House. Did some checking on my levels. I think should be good to go, man. Actually, I'm going to check my sound here real quick while it's showing up there. But here's the thing. Just like when I say a new car isn't cool until somebody else sees it, this isn't going to be cool until somebody else logs on and joins me. Yeah, I'll give a little tour for the rewatchers. My camera is now on a post. So I'll just give you a quick view here. I can spin the camera. Oh, I got to loosen that thingy. I'm not used to this. And there's the window, and you can see we have stuff up all over the walls now. That's mostly what we have is that padding that's going on. So see how deceitful everything can look? All right. But you guys get to see this. There was one person on that didn't like the tour. All right. We're at the 3-minute mark, so we're going to go ahead and get started. Welcome, Daily Trudge. The new Daily Trudge. This one is going to be more educational. I got to figure out how to divide this. Anyway, if you're here, please say hello, whether you're watching the live or the rewatch. And if you feel like this video can help somebody else, please share it. It's really the only one thing that I ask from my viewers, listeners. I don't know what to call people. So let's get to it. Live and let live. And stigma. It's probably why people don't want what we have to deal with other people's stigma. Yep, we sure do. See, love, patience, tolerance, kindliness, and love is what we should approach every single person with if we can. It isn't always possible. We are human, and that doesn't mean we're going to do everything correct all the time. Okay. You missed the tour. That's okay. You have my address, so you can just come over. Do you have my address? Yeah, I think I gave it to you at one point. I don't know. I don't give too many people my address. I'll give you my phone number. Where you live? Well, in a cardboard box. Yeah, I'm not giving you my address. Sorry. I'm kind of private that way. So let's start with live and let live in the sense of everyday life. Yeah, thank you, Scott. Thank you, Scott. I love it when quote unquote normies see what we're saying. And they're like, oh, okay, I understand what you're saying there. So tell Scott I appreciate that. anytime somebody that outside of the program recognizes that, thank them. We need them. We need them. We need that support. And he's right. Everybody should. Yeah, that you know of, huh? I have the quietest following in the world. So, but you know, and I was kind of listening to Joe Rogan a little bit, and I like a lot of stuff that he has to say. I don't get into the controversial stuff, but he was saying, some people like to get up in the morning and eat granola and go hiking, and that's what makes them happy. And some people like to shut themselves in the office and write a book, and that's what makes them happy. And we should just allow people to go ahead and have those things. There is no reason for us to be cutting into other people's things. Okay? For a long time, we manipulated, we shocked, we connived. We did everything that we could to get what it is that we wanted. And now finally, not only are we getting, I get everything that I need, and I also tend to get what I want now. So, just curious, does the sound any different to you guys? Just curious. You probably won't even notice the difference. So, it's just the way it is. Now, if I change the background, you'd be like, oh, nice background. Man, watch this. Watch this. Is he going to do it? Going to do it? Nope. Nope, there you do it. I'll just turn it off. Okay. Otherwise, it's going to mess with the whole screen. Oh, man, everybody laughed. Can you make your lower lip quiver like you're sad? People may enjoy certain things. There's one thing, I chew a lot of ice, and I do that for my anxiety. I always have a glass around. It has ice in it. And it's just, this is kind of like my security blanket, and people have these little things in their lives, and maybe it may seem odd to another person, but can't we just let them have it? I mean, if some adult boy wants to dress up in women's clothes and walk around that way, that's his business, man. That's their business, I guess I should say. Okay? Trying to be better at including everybody, but I'm not going to jump on the pronoun thing. It's no. The thing with that is that you're requiring me to do something, and that's not going to work. Not only that, but I can't memorize everybody. I cannot memorize 7.5 billion pronouns. Sorry. There's another type of thing. Let's get into the stigma. And the stigma of the disease. Because you see this quite often. Well, why don't you just quit? Why don't you just do this? Why don't you just do that? And it seems plain and simple to them, and in a sense, it is simple. But when they don't understand the peculiar twist that comes with addiction and alcoholism, okay, they may not understand that peculiar twist. At one point, my wife even said, sometimes I kind of wish I was an alcoholic so I understood you better. I'm like, no, don't do that, please. I want you to live that life. Oh, you wouldn't. No, it would kill her. It would kill her. But we're going to have to allow these people to have that also. I don't know if she believes it to this day because we don't talk to her, but my mother-in-law just won't accept the fact that I actually got sober. She just doesn't want to accept that. and she's always she kept accusing me of being drunk all the time and things like that and whatever. You know, she's had a couple of husbands that were alcoholic and didn't change, and they tried to change. They were in AA, and in fact, I actually went to AA with one of her husbands at one point. I had more time than him, but not that that matters. Okay, so we have to remember that people are also going through other things. All right. Now, what happens when somebody is approaching you and they're just way off? I'm gonna give you a really good example. Somebody comes to you and they say, my brother, my sister, my whatever has a drinking or drug problem. Okay. And they don't want help. The first thing that you need to do is take a look at the person that's bringing you the problem. That's the first thing you need to do. Okay. And you need to do that because I'm going to tell you something. They're lying to you. There's a great chance that they are lying to you. Okay. This is a family illness. Alcoholism is anyway. It's a family illness. Addiction does the same thing. It tears families apart. That's what it does. That's its sole purpose. That's all it does. It's its only function. Right? And the thing is it's a family disease. And therefore, everybody in the family is probably lying. Because none of them really know. If they knew how to take care of it, they wouldn't have come to you. Let me put it that way. And sometimes people use the scapegoat so that they don't have to deal with their own problems. So even when you're working with somebody and they want you to, do certain things, then you also need to provide them with resources. You need to suggest to them that they go to Al-Anon and start taking care of themselves. Start live and let live. Okay. My daughter is a good example. I don't know if she's alcoholic or not. She's a lot like me, so maybe. But she's doing what she needs to do to figure it out herself, And in the meantime, if that's what she wants to do, then I'm going to let her be that. Because otherwise, if I don't, then I have no relationship with my daughter. Because doesn't everybody want to be treated fairly, rightly? That's what people want. So, all right. I think that's going to be it. So, all right. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Love you. Peace out and have a day.